The 7 Deadly Sins of the Illuminati. Warning. If your life is going good and you have dealt with adversity well, the Illuminati may be on your side, and some of what I say may take the allure out of your story. For those who aren't enlightened or conscious of our true being and the state of the world, nor the concept of God and spirituality, then you should stay tuned. This may help you on your path. I will also expose the nefarious tactics done by the Illuminati and my theories on their so-called justification, so you can judge for yourself. As for the ones that may feel like life is beating them down and society is against them, this is recommended for you. You may know firsthand of Illuminati or otherwise general nefarious acts from a personal standpoint. This essay will hopefully and more than likely help you, as you may be on the brink of falling out of favor in the Illuminati game. Clairvoyance for your enjoyment. This writing is vital information. The same way you may believe your body needs oxygen to breathe, your conscious soul needs this information to live out its potential. Your soul isn't actually in danger, but some are out to and have been controlling your eternal destiny due to your undivided ignorance. Now it is time for the tide to shift and a new wave of consciousness to arise. The time has come for the universe to be illuminated with the truth that religious leaders and esoteric societies have kept hidden from most. That is the unlimited potential we possess as eternal souls. I'm not saying that just by you reading this, you can do things that David Blaine portrays to the world for real in your life. But it will be the first step in breaking the control mechanisms by making them sublime, and then you can use those same tactics to enhance your own well-being. For we don't know the story ending that the next individual wants for us, so for some this may be a lifesaver. For others that may be Illuminati approved or approve of the Illuminati, this is the fine print they might not tell you before joining, so you could judge them first if you choose to go that route. Nevertheless, this is mostly rare information with a unique personal perspective. Clairvoyance for your enjoyment. Moral low ground. In the book The Art of War, the author Sun Tzu describes how having the moral high ground in battle can give you and your soldiers the edge in war. The Illuminati seems to follow rules and seemingly seeks to justify the group's actions. With great power comes great responsibility is a repeated phrase. And doing the moral thing is usually the most responsible given the alternatives. Doing something, although fun to you, may feel immoral to others. Doing things to meet objectives or needs may exclude or be negative to others. And doing things solely because you can is likely to be a recipe for conflict. We know that strength is used sometimes to enforce rights, but does might make right? Just because strength produced the wanted results and brought about happiness doesn't have anything to do with rights as we relate to law. Since the Illuminati wants to operate from this platform, my Libra scales and heart compel me to scrutinize them. I will inspect the vehicle they use to drive home satire and see if it has any flat tires. If the illuminated ones of the esoteric orders came out and said they do things only because they can, and that's it, there would be no need to debate them about them doing right or wrong, and we could handle it in other ways. But if they believe what they say about being right, then a compelling argument may steer this ship in a new direction. To have spirits working together cohesively is a great feat that may just need reforming, not destroying. Most Illuminati come from a religious base of which all claim to have a moral high ground. Some religions, which teach a passive doctrine as moral, have contradicted this to protect human rights. My main argument will be based on if the tactics are moral and just, two things that are hard to find in this world. Who rules? Why these rules? Who made these rules? If you believe in the Abrahamic religions, it was said God spoke the earth into existence. Why do we have gravity? Why must some animals kill to eat? Why do humans breathe? This is too much to contemplate in 1,000,000 pages, but we have what we have to work with here and now. When following rules, is one to blame for the negative consequences of another when that act produces a desirable outcome for the offensive party? Yes, if you didn't have to follow the rules and had a mutually non-damaging alternative. With the true perception of reality, this could be the case. When goals and bonuses are in the equation, it gets complex. But if we choose to live this way, it should be a conscious choice, not a forced situation. The rules that I'm talking about are part of a slightly hidden game being played on most people from the day of your assumed birth. Be prepared to have the wool removed from your eyes and off the backs of undercover wolves, as the Illuminati reform slogan states. This game consists of lies, misdirection, secrets, conspiracy, conniving, and control as you are running through a gauntlet for amusement, glory, or tragic drama. 1. The secret life of Illuminati. Okay, we are immortal, eternal spirit beings having this human experience, and the dream world we live in is powered by belief. Sounds good? Now that the secret is out, we can all get on with eternal life. If you ever contemplated existence or adhered to religion, it may sound like mundane jabber. And until we manifest our true spiritual nature and explore it for ourselves, it's just something to look forward to. This is the main secret that the secret societies try to keep from most: knowledge of self and of our environment. Basically, the source of all, or what we like to call God, and I like to call the original consciousness. We are all part of consciousness experiencing itself. That is the best statement I heard on the God-man theory. I have other writings, videos, and audio sharing what I know on who we are and where we are at. But who may be doing what to whom and how is the point I will explore in this essay. As we try to find the why with rational argument of this so-called taboo topic, we recognize that life is meaningless and we are the ones who give it meaning. We create the whys, and the first step in planning anything is to know why you're doing it. The whys, morals, rights, and laws are the closest things to spirituality in the natural world. Many don't care to search for the whys on this earth, and many others, as I stated, consider this a taboo subject. This may be due to their sworn secrecy, lust for power, control, and status, or may be due to their fear of the power and control of the status quo. They can only conquer those that fear them and buy into their little theatrical dreams they try to sell you. If Malcolm, Martin, Gandhi, Tupac, and many others knew of this theatric tactic, our prophets would still be influencing the world and we'd be more advanced than change. Just think victorious and doors will open, if any exist at all. Now on to analyzing whether the Illuminati is wrong or right to keep these things a secret. First and foremost, doesn't everyone have a right to keep secrets? Yes, unless you stole, hid, or manipulated someone from their pursuit, then those are considered nefarious acts that should be recompensed. Now the question is, Did we once, long ago, have this knowledge and ability to use this power or availability to use it? Was the knowledge taken from you, or were you manipulated into this lowered state of being? We know that we are consciousness, and consciousness must have come from consciousness. To be conscious means you must have been and still are eternal beings. How we split or generated from the original consciousness is a truth I am seeking. Nevertheless, that would make us one with the original consciousness, only now independent with a unique perspective.